Every day I see the need for this kind of methodological framework that is academically and clinically anchored, but which is applicable to all the stakeholders in an equal way, that brings us together. There's a real need across the healthcare ecosystem to have a common stance on patient involvement, and that's why I was intrigued by contributing and being part of this program as well. This is a team effort that goes far and beyond the convenience of a few people to get together. There was a contributor network involved in the process, in spanning 76 participants and 51 organizations. There were a number of working group meetings held with the multidisciplinary groups and task forces to work towards the goal of a simple, unified guidance that would sort of bring together the different components of what constitutes good patient engagement. So what is important is, of course, not just to start from scratch, but really build on the existing work and build on top of that, accumulate, as we talked about, avoid the duplication, but rather accumulate and build on top of. So working from existing very elaborate frameworks, such as the ones that's developed by the National Health Council, the ones that's developed by Involve in the National Health Services, also the Clinical Trials Transformative Initiative, and of course UPATI and many other initiatives that provide very granular and very deep overviews of what patient engagement means, bringing those components together, and also looking at Faster Cures, which has done efforts to really elaborate on, so how does the patient voice and patient involvement come into play when you talk about valuation of medicines? So the HTA and the whole value discussion as well. So in that sense, coming round circle on many different perspectives, research, clinical, pharmaceutical aspects of patient engagement, reviewing that and bringing into play on top of that a wealth of diverse, very practical, concrete experiences in what happens when the rubber hits the road. What are the experiences, the tangible experiences that we know of that tell us what works and what doesn't work, what is good, what is not good, and that is important to complement the broader frameworks as well. So bringing those things in was part of the shaping of the guidance project. So again, it's a journey, and the green steps until you could say we've done step 4. We have done the multi-stakeholder working groups. We've done task forces on a volunteer basis. We've mapped out and scrutinized the collection of good patient engagement practices to feed into it. And we've had public consultations, I'll get back to that, and reached now the point of a pretty final guidance document, which is not so large, but precise, that is now ready to implement into pilots to really now see, does it really match up to our expectations? Does it work in practice? Can we apply the big program so it really adds value, whether you're in clinical, whether you're in pharmaceutical, and so forth?